Jim, this question for the late night drive-thru comes from Chris in the Australia territory. What's up with Vince McMahon's fetish to always have wrestlers lose in their hometown? Was this a discussion point when you were in the WWF?
I know what he's talking about. I do not know. I don't remember that we did it a bunch while I was there on the creative team, at least. Whatever, Shitstain and Tagalong did after I was not, I can't vouch for. But at the same time, I've seen him do it, and I don't know why. I always liked keeping a guy not only in his hometown, but if you go to, like in the old days when you went to Memphis, he still puts Lawler on the card in Memphis. I think they know it adds to the show, but the people don't want to see Lawler have his pants pulled down and, paddled by a fucking midget wearing a tutu. Not only hometowns, but also just places where guys are over. Whether it be the Crusher in Milwaukee or Dusty in Florida or whatever the case may be. I always loved as a booker to have guys like that you could come in. The Stomper, Mongolian Stomper in East Tennessee. But the last thing I would ever have done was embarrassed him, because he was a legend and a guy who everybody knew and they believed in so strong for years that on a limited basis, still even then, you could bring him in and you could get interest out of his match. The last thing you ever want to do was beat him or embarrass him or make him look bad. Then it just cost you money. I don't understand why they do it.
It's a weird thing that they did get into doing. And, their whole philosophy for so many years was leave the audience happy. And it would happen time and time again where the audience would find out that one of the wrestlers was a local guy, really get behind him, and then they would just destroy him on the show. I mean, do you think part of that may be a humbling or, to kind of keep you in line kind of thing?
Well, no, because why would they don't need to do it when they bring a legend back in a particular place where they were over in and make them look like, as JR would say, Ned in the first reader. How are you putting a legend in his place?
Not a legend, though. I'm talking about guys on the active roster. Like, I know.
I don't understand that. I don't know who would think that.
I mean, it happened to Zack Ryder when he would wrestle on Long Island. It happened to guys in Toronto. It happened to guys. Really,
well, I don't know why they apparently just didn't like this. But I don't know Zack Ryder. So once again, all I know is that he was a guy who got himself massively over and they didn't like it. So they beat him like a fucking drum. And I don't know what the personal dynamics were. But I don't know why you would think, okay, well, we'll let the guy go over any place else, but his hometown, we got to beat him there. Just show him who's boss. What the fuck? It's like a Trump voters fucking logic.
That's also been said, though. The whole idea they want you to get yourself over, and then if you do it, but it's not under their terms, they kind of want to show you who's the boss.
Well, I mean, the guy maybe even pissed somebody off in the office, whether he's an asshole or whether the person he pissed off was an asshole. Either is possible, but that could have been something to do with it also. Maybe it was just the guy, not the act that he got himself over. I don't know.
In all your years and all the promotions and all the roles you've had in the wrestling business, can you think of any story where...
Yours, right? No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Can you think of any story where someone specifically asked to be put over in their hometown?
Oh God! How long you got? I mean, that's actually so old in the wrestling business that it's like it used to be a joke back when there were still bookers and people still did that type of thing. But, it was like either I can't do a job, I'm too close to such and such town, which is my hometown, or I can't fucking do a job, it's my birthday or whatever the fuck. It's a joke, but it's happened. But it didn't actually fucking go anywhere. I mean, for the most part, a lot of guys used to see if they could joke the booker out of doing the job, but like they're kidding just in case the guy gets hot, right? He's, I'm just kidding. But they're ribbing on the square as if I should go over. I remember Coco Ware tried to get out of getting juice one time for Lawler because he's a king. He said, I'm black. He said, they won't see it. He said, well, throw powder on me. Shit like that. But Lawler got, hey, no, I'm just joking, King. I'll cut my head, whatever, right? So that all used to happen.